Hey guys, sorry I end up doing this vlog a little bit late, but usually I end up uploading it the next day anyways. And the main reason is because right now I'm actually rendering a video and I couldn't really quite lower the fan speed for the CPU as low as I usually do, just so the microphone doesn't pick it up as much and it's not that noisy or noticeable, but the sound is a little bit different than usual. Sorry about that. But the last couple of days have been a little bit, I guess you could say, kind of interesting. I'm hoping to get a whole bunch of videos and things just generally done this weekend for the next week, so then I can, for the most part, have most of my videos taken care of, and so then things just go where they need to. Now, sorry guys, on the anime review channel, I forgot to do a review for, I haven't done a review yet for the most recent episode of Naruto, and Attack on Titan episode, which, Attack on Titan, since it wasn't too long ago. But let's just say I end up working on something else, and that ended up being very time-consuming, but I ended up making it to where it's more resumable, so I could go back to where I was. But, I'm going to be doing that very soon. I'm probably going to be doing it after this, or sometime tonight. It's technically like 2 or 3 in the morning right now, and, yeah, I'm probably going to end up doing it later, and do those reviews, and, yeah. But, anyways, on the gaming channel, sorry I ended up uploading that video for Friday a little bit late. Main reason was because, let's just say, I ended up messing up, and looks like I didn't make the same mistake again. I ended up messing up, and I guess you could say I was really just wanting to just do that video so much that I did not realize, for the life of me, I did not realize that the pop filter for the microphone was like in the camera. It was like sticking up probably like this much. So I had to crop it and like make it to where it cuts that off. So I had to move it and zoom in kind of on the video, and I had to cut that off. So hopefully it didn't degrade the quality that much, because when you zoom in, yeah, it usually is not quite as good as it is zoomed out. But, hopefully the quality turned out fine. I was half tempted to upload it in just uncompressed quality, or at least the max quality, but then again, it wouldn't be that much of a difference. Actually, when I looked at them side by side, I could tell quite a bit of a difference, actually. At least, some of a difference between the two. The way I usually render videos and, just max quality. But YouTube compresses it anyway, so it's easier just to, it takes, like, a lot more time to upload it in max quality than to, have it to a certain degree of compressed quality, But once I get better in there in the future, then yeah, I'm going to start probably uploading in uncompressed quality, or at least to the point that it's not really compressed, or at least not that much. But, yeah, so that's why I uploaded that video a little bit late, and I got one of the, I really hate this, and it's kind of been happening quite a lot. It's a little bit crazy, but I feel like I might be rushing just a little bit too much, and not notice these things. But then again, some of these things are actually things you learn, and, that special video I was talking about, that I have to do things and get things done at the right time. Let's just say I recorded something, and after that, which reminds me, I need to delete that file. The file is messed up. It says it's only like 3 seconds long, and yet it's like gigs. It's like a big fat giant file, and I recorded for quite a long time, and seeing as that things didn't go the way they were supposed to, it really disappointed me. So I guess the program I was using to record oh yeah, I do got something else I could use to record through the camera. It didn't turn out the way I was supposed to, so I'm probably gonna have to use that instead. I'm gonna try to use that and then actually test it out and see if it turns out well. If it does, then I'm gonna have to do that video again. But again, it's one of those things you have to get it done at the right time. But things are getting better, you know what I mean? And so I should be able to get that video done pretty soon, But anyways, the next thing is that on the new channel I was talking about, like I said, I finished the logo and the background, or at least the main picture for the profile and everything, and the actual banner on the channel page. I finished everything. It looks really nice. I'm so happy with it. But anyways, I did the video for the channel that was going to be kind of an introduction to the channel kind of video. But the only problem is, I guess you could say there were some slight issues, because the type of video it is, it's not just going to be this kind of video. It has to do with green screen, and there's a lot of things you have to consider in that kind of stuff. And let's just say there were a little bit too many shadows, so I couldn't quite use it, or I couldn't get quite the effects that I was looking for. And yeah, but it wasn't. But if I want to, get past that problem, it's not too much work, or at least not as much as it could be. But I might just redo the whole thing. Actually, there was another slight issue too, simply because like, just because of how far back you have to be and just how enclosed of a space this is, and let's just say the camera didn't quite get quite enough of a view, and it wasn't back and far back enough to be able to capture the whole thing, so it kind of did suck. But I think I could do with what I have right now. If I really if for some reason I can't do it, I could just do that small, fix those small problems and be able to, get it uploaded very soon for that channel. So I'm very happy about that. And again, on the gaming/tech channel, I'm going to try to get that video done as soon as possible. Again, it was not my fault. It freaking recorded, but, it says it's only 3 seconds long, but yet it's like gigs. It takes up gigs of space. I don't remember how much it was either, might have been like 10 gigs or something like that. But it just doesn't make sense, but it just bugs me a little bit. But another thing I was going to say is that the video that I'm rendering right now is actually what I'm actually kind of happy to show on the channel, even though I'm trying to keep these types of videos off the channel. Maybe I'll postpone it till later or something like that. But anyways, this video is going to be a video of, let's just say, this program versus this program. Now, for those of you that may or may not know, every now and then, I have to clean up space on my hard drive simply because when I record with Fraps, it takes up a lot of space. Oh my gosh, the amount of space it takes up is ridiculous. A 3 terabyte hard drive, it's not going to last you a very long time with Fraps. It really isn't. And plus, even if you want to, let's just say, compress it with another program, that program takes a long time just to compress. And it's just overall very time consuming. And if you don't compress it, the file is so huge that even when when you start editing it with whatever program you edit videos with, it's going to be very slow and clunky. It really is. It's ridiculous how slow it really makes it. So you really got to compress it before you work with it, unless it's like very small minor editing. But if you have to do very, very intense editing, then you're going to probably have to compress it or convert it to another format and lower the bitrate and that kind of stuff. So that's one of those issues we had, but I found another program that in a way is like both Fraps and Camtasia Studio combined, because it can record system sound. You could record with microphone, so you can do a commentary. You can record applications, programs, so if you want to do a how-to tutorial on the actual screen, you can do that. And there's just a lot of options, a lot of ways you can actually record things. You could record gameplay, like Fraps and everything. And you could actually use this to stream to other websites like Twitch. And it's, I guess you could say, it's a little bit better in some ways than some of the other programs out there. And it's free. And it's not, I can't remember what that program is called, but there's a program that a lot of people use on YouTube when they stream to Twitch sometimes. It's one of those programs that's very cool. It has a lot of options and stuff like that, but you have to pay either monthly or you have to pay yearly, so it costs money. It really does. It's not just a one-time thing. It really isn't. And a lot of YouTube partners, depending on which program, or not program, but a network they go with on their partnership, they usually will have that. So, but this is a free option, and it doesn't have quite all the things that program I was talking about has that cost actual money, but it's free and it has most of the basic stuff. So if you want just most of the basic features, it's perfect. And it's under actually beta right now, so it's not quite official, but I'm just gonna be showing you guys through that video what it can do right now, before it's even finished. And it's going to be a side-by-side comparison of how the quality is of Fraps being recorded compared to this program, which you'll see the name once, you actually see the video. But I might have to take down that video at some point just because I read something on that partnership that I was talking about with that network, and they said something about gameplay, so I'm assuming you can't have any gameplay at all. But you could do gameplay afterwards. So if I do upload it, I'm probably going to have to take it down afterwards, and I'm planning to take down all my freaking gameplay. If I have to, I'll do it. Just so then I could, join that network with that and have that partnership and everything. But I would really hate for this video to get, like, a tremendous amount of views and so many people, find it useful. Like, oh man, my dreams have come true. I finally found something, like Fraps, but, it doesn't take up a crap load of space and, and works just about as good and everything. And, that kind of stuff makes so many people happy. And if they want to go back to it, it's like, oh, it's gone. Or it's going to be harder to find over time if I have to re-upload it and everything. So I'm not sure, but very likely I am going to upload it. I'm going to upload it Wednesday. I know that's quite a ways from now, but once you see the video, I think it'll be very useful, because again, you know, even though it's under beta, it works pretty decently well, and it does streaming, and you can record locally, and it takes up a lot less space than Fraps. Oh, this is going to save me time and money. It really is, because like I've told many people, if you want to record gameplay, and if you have a gaming channel that involves mostly recording gameplay, at least on PC through Fraps, you will probably want to get a capture card. You're like, well, I don't want to spend any money. You know, Fraps is free. Yes, Fraps is free, but it makes the files are so big. They take up so much space very quickly on your drives that you'd actually save more money if you bought the capture card and just record gameplay that way. Because you know, if you do that full time, depending on how much gameplay you record for your channel and everything, you could have to get a new hard drive as much as, you know, every 3 months or every half a year. You know, getting a new hard drive, you know, that often, that's pretty crazy, you know. And, you know, since you might be running out of, you know, ports, you know, having them all plugged in and everything at some point, you're not going to be able to, you know, do some quick editing like, oh man, I remember this video back in 2006, or doing a comparison of, you know, this is how bad I did my videos in 2006, you know, and all the way till now, which makes me feel old, but, you know, 2006, and here it's what it looks like now and that kind of stuff. You won't be able to do that very quickly because you won't be able to have that many drives hooked up. But anyways, yeah, it's better to get a capture card usually because it saves you money and eventually pays for itself because of how much space and time, of course, and, you know, money it saves you. But I'm very excited to put up that video. It's been a while since I've had a video like that, and I think it's a new kind of video. I think it'll be very exciting if I did videos kind of like this, or at least, you know, did more comparisons and that kind of stuff. But I'm just going to be very excited and happy to show this to you guys. And it will be exciting, especially if you want to do streaming, and you're going to want to, you know, stream some gameplay. Awesome. It's very awesome right now. And you probably want to get it right now because I don't know if it's going to eventually be a paid program, but as it's free right now, I'd get it as soon as possible. So once you see that video, get it as soon as possible. And don't think to yourself like, oh, I could just get it later. Well, it might be a finished product by then, you know, and the beta's over, and, well, let's just say, yeah, it might not no longer be free. But I'd be willing to pay for it. Yes, it's like Camtasia Studio and Fraps combined, along with, you know, being able to stream through freaking Twitch and other things. And I don't want to pay monthly for for service or yearly. You know, I'd rather just buy this program, one-time thing, make me so happy. And yeah, so that's pretty much, I guess that's about it. You know, been doing some editing. You know, again, I'm gonna have to redo that video on the gaming channel, that special video I'm talking about, that's like multiple videos combined, and it's gonna be the ultimate type package that makes sense and just it's really good. And the other thing is the new channel, almost said the name of the channel, the new channel, you know, I might have to redo it, but at least I know exactly what I need to do to make it much, much better. And if I do have to edit it, it's going to be very small time editing. And that video, I'm rendering it right now. It's been rendering for quite some time. It's, I guess, kind of a big file or kind of a long one. But, yeah. So, I mean, just mostly that, and I need to catch up on the anime channel. I was trying to catch up so then I could get to the point that next week I could actually, you know, be caught up by the time the new episode gets released. But I might be a little bit late, but at the same time, it could be like this, you know, I'm going to be uploading the anime review on Saturday, you know, very likely, for, you know, the anime review channel, and by the time I'm caught up, it might be Saturday or something like that, so it might actually make sense. So I'm going to have to hurry up on that, and so, yeah, I mean, things are going pretty good. Some problems happen, but I'll be able to get past them, and I found something to save me time and money, and I am so happy. Oh, man, I am so happy. So that's pretty much it for today, guys, and I'm going to try to get this feature on this channel to where I can actually upload videos longer than 15 minutes in case I want to do something extra special, you know, a Skype chat, Google Hangout with a bunch of people and that kind of stuff. But, you know, once I get that done, I'll be very happy. But, again, sorry again, guys, for rambling on. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope to see you guys very soon.